most commonly, this is where we go to the other pillars, one of those major supports that folks need to heal and be well is housing, right? A sense of stability. It gives you a home base from which to access other services and supports. So, and when we're talking about sort of stabilizing, and I call it the stabilization model because these are the elements that we need to have in place if we want to stabilize this situation, which has been in a crisis and an emergency for over 10 years now. Like BC declared a public health emergency in 2016. Like that's, you know, in my view, I'm like, we shouldn't be in a crisis for this long. Like a crisis should necessitate a change of approach, right? Because something you're doing, if there's a crisis occurring, something you're doing isn't working, right? And this is my like preventative policy side coming out. All to say that one of the greatest bridges then is getting into housing, and those housing first models, and ensuring that we're not saying, oh, you have to be abstinent before you get housing. You have to do X, Y, or Z before you get housing. It's just like, no, you get housing, and with that housing comes wraparound supports, right? So that we can, you know where someone's at, and, and then they can start building from that home base and into other services, into thinking about things other than where am I going to sleep tonight that's going to be safe? How am I going to access additional resources? You can't even get mail if you don't have housing, right? Like you can't, there's just so much that you cannot do without an address. And so having that home base gives a space for that support to actually happen.